Alright, so we're going to get started here in about 3 more minutes. If you guys want to see any coins, let me know. Let me get some background music going. We'll get started. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be on time again, but I just got back, so we are still going to do it today because I skipped the first 2 days of the week. If you guys are on YouTube, you guys can see my screen. Otherwise, TikTok, you can't. You just have to listen to me. Or you can go over to YouTube, whatever you guys want to do. We're going to start some music, and we'll get started here in 2 minutes.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know to stop me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna try. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh.
How's it going, guys? We'll get started here momentarily. 1 minute exactly, if you guys want to be exact. We're going to get started here. We're going to look at crypto and see what's going on in the crypto space. Jeju coin is finally up. It's finally going up. Let me get that back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's trying to break that resistance at 33.3 right now. What that is. Alright guys, we're going to get started with a few people that are here. Thank you guys for joining. I know this is not our usual time, and I know I wasn't here Monday or Tuesday, but we are going to try to get back on schedule. I finally moved into my new place, so hopefully our schedule will be a little bit better. I will already tell you, going to early next week, I'm going to be out of town again Monday and Tuesday. I'll still try to go live, but I don't know if I can go live because I'm going to be on the road working. So Monday and Tuesday probably won't go live, but the rest of the week of next week we should be good, and hopefully the rest of this week, Thursday and Friday, will be on time again like normal for going live. Right now, Bitcoin is currently at 32.9. You're trying to get back up at resistance at 33.3. That's been a key level for weeks and weeks now. It was a local low. You got a strong bounce there when Bitcoin was headed towards 30K. And then you eventually went lower, of course, to 28,900. But right now, 33.3 is a local low. It's not really a local low anymore. It's a local high, and we need to get back above it. If we can get above it, we should be good. And again, we can start targeting, once again, $38,000. Nothing new right now. The Bollinger Bands, all the smaller time frames are saying we are topping out once again, so this could be acting as a major resistance line here at 33.3K, which would not be good because then your next support, local low, would be $31,000 basically. So that's not what you want. Now, if you go over to the 6-hour chart, according to the planet, you got the sell signal. I don't know how much I believe that anymore because a few weeks ago you got the buy signal and nothing happened with crypto. So I don't think they're completely accurate, if accurate at all. Maybe they're just random. But right now, Bitcoin is not looking good. But on the bigger time frames, you did get the Bollinger Band buy, so maybe you will start going up here. My guess is, though, eventually late this week, you break $33,000 and you would try to hit 36K maybe this weekend. But I don't think it's going to happen overnight, although you're only a few $100 away. My guess is short term you go down a little bit, maybe back to 32.5, and then you retest 33.3K as that resistance. That's kind of what I think will happen short term. Longer term, I do not think this bull run is over, and that is why I bring myself to my next point. Then I bought more Jeju coin today. From the all-time high, at the lowest low, Jeju coin was worth like 0.3 and a lot of decimal places in between. 0.3. The all-time high was worth 20, without the zeros in front of it, of course. I'm just pretending like they're not there because it makes it more complicated. So if you divide 20 divided by 0.3, I believe it came out to be 65x if you would have bought the exact dip, the exact bottom, if we don't go lower. If you bought there and it goes back to all-time highs, that'd be 65x return on your money. So I did buy some more. I think my average entry is like a lot of zeros, and then I think it's 4875 or something. No, maybe it's lower than that. Maybe it's 4075 or something. I did buy more Jeju coin. I still believe in this project, even though it's down 99% of the time, or 98% from the all-time high. So I did buy more Jeju coin. Remember Dogecoin? If you go look at the chart, Dogecoin did the same exact thing before it went parabolic, although it took a lot longer for the phases to go through, from it to go from the peak to the low point. But Dogecoin did the same thing, and then it went parabolic, of course, this year. So I don't know if that's got to do with Jeju coin, but I do think if the island of Jeju adopts this coin, I do think Jeju coin will 100x, especially from the lowest point we were. It would not be hard for that to happen. I mean, seriously. If you go back to all-time highs, it's a 65x. I mean, seriously. So just think about it. If this gains any traction on Jeju Island, this thing will go parabolic. So now's a great time to get in. You put in $1,000 from the lowest point. If you were able to get that exact bottom and you sell the all-time highs, the previous all-time high, you made $65,000, $64,000 technically, minus the fees and everything. That's pretty damn good. Not saying that's going to happen, but I do think Jeju coin will go back to all-time highs. So I believe in this very much. I put in some money. If it keeps going up, I'll add to my position. If it goes back down, I'll probably just be trading until I see a clear bottom. But we'll kind of see what's going on. I believe I'm up a little bit, like maybe half an ETH, right? Not even half an ETH. I put it in about an hour or two ago, so we'll see what happens. But I also saw from the lowest point that Jeju coin was at today, which was just below 0.3. It went up 87% to where it's at right now, basically 49.75. I think that's what CoinGecko said. So that's pretty crazy if you ask me. Yeah, so I think now's a good time to get in. I mean, how much lower can it go? You have 5,900 holders on Jeju coin, and yet it's down 98% from the all-time high. So these people are probably not going to sell. I mean, seriously, if there's still 5,900 holders, they're probably not going to sell. So how much lower can it go? I mean, seriously, you're almost at all-time. I mean, you are at all-time lows earlier today. So I don't know. I just think that's my little Jeju rate. I think we're going to go up from here. If we keep going up in the day and it looks like we have an uptrend for several days in a row, I will add to my position 100%. If it looks like we're going back down and we start getting sellers again, I'm just going to start trading it. I'll probably take profits on this or break even on this trade and get back in when we go lower. So if we make another lower low, I will buy that lower low when we start getting some buys. But I never want to just guess when to buy. I want to buy when I see other people buying, because then I know it's going to go up at least short term. So that's kind of how I'm playing it. Long term, very bullish on this, especially if Bitcoin makes new all-time highs this year. This thing is going to easily crush, probably double or triple its old previous all-time high from about 2 weeks ago. So Jeju coin, very bullish on it. Short term, who knows what's going to happen. I think we could go up from here. I mean, you can't go much lower, honestly, unless you go to zero, which if there's 5,900 people holding it, you can't go to zero. So this coin will never go to zero for that reason unless everyone sells, and I just don't see that happening. So, all right, that's where we're right on that. If you guys want to look at any coins, I would look at them. Another coin I put money in, which I don't know how much faith I have in it, is WMUSK coin. I'll just do this. It's another coin I have some faith in, but the problem is, I'll tell you why I have faith in it. It's because if Elon tweets about this coin, it's going to go parabolic, because the market cap on this coin is like not even $200,000. It's called Willie Musk. There's not a lot of volume, so it's kind of hard to buy and sell. But I will say this: there's only 224 holders. Market cap is $160,000. If Elon were to tweet about this, not saying he will, because usually he just tweets about Dogecoin, but say he did, this coin would easily 10x, easily, probably 20x in a day, because the market cap is only $160,000. So to 10x, 9x would be basically $1 million. So I don't know. It's another coin you can speculate on. Maybe put a few $100 in, $100. I don't know. Me personally, I have 1.5 ETH, no 1.3 ETH in W Musk coin right now. So I will not be adding to my position. Whatever happens, happens with it. But that's how much I have in it personally. I dollar cost average in 3 different times. So that's another coin you could speculate on, is W Musk coin. I know in my group chat I told you guys about this, and whoever bought it was up 800% today. So congrats to you guys. I unfortunately didn't buy it because there was no liquidity when I went to buy it, and then by the time I saw it was up 800%, I got wrecked. Well, I didn't get wrecked, but I didn't get in a very good entry point. I hope Jeju coin melts some faces, Fantastic, or however you say your name. If you guys are new, make sure to hit the follow, subscribe wherever you guys are at. If you guys are on YouTube, you guys can see the screen. If you're on TikTok, you can't, obviously. I mean, you can't see the charts, I should say. So there's that. All right, I'm going to see if I can catch up on TikTok chat. Where do you see the lack of mining making a difference in where the prices are? Where do you see the lack of mining making it? I think the only reason there's a lack of mining is because China banned Bitcoin again. And I think that the hash rates have to adapt to that, and when they adapt, it's not going to make a short term. It might matter, but I don't think so. I think long term, China banning Bitcoin just will not matter. Some bullish news is going to come out about Bitcoin, and it's going to go up. Short term, yes, it could go down, but China's banned Bitcoin so many times, and short term it's mattered, long term it has not mattered. So. I throw money at anything. Well, you know what they say. Alright, so if you're talking about Jeju coin, then you clearly have not done your research. If you're talking about WMUS coin, then yeah, that's kind of a gamble. I will admit that. I think Jeju coin, though, is a pretty solid investment if you really look at it. As far as meme coins go. But, okay, what was I going to do? Yeah, let's go back to Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. You still got to get above that $33,000 level, and once you do that, you'll be technically 33.3K. Once you do that, you'll be pretty good. What else? We're not in a bull market anymore. Well, you know, some people think we are, some people don't. You can have your own opinion, but I think we are, right? As long as you stay above that local low of $29,000, technically you still have to be bullish. Short term, maybe not. Long term, you do. I would say you still have to be bullish long term. Short term, yes, you could go lower. But now I would say this, I'll admit this, my area and my line in the sand for me not to be bullish anymore on this bull run would be if we break that local low of 28.9. If you go below that, I would be saying, yep, bull market's over, and better sell and better buy back when it's lower. But until that happens, I don't think we're in a bear market. And the thing is, if you do go in a bear market, I don't see Bitcoin going below its previous all-time highs, which would be $20,000. So even if you break 28.9, I don't see us going below 20K, even in the bear market. And I don't think we can be in a bear market yet because we have not had a blow-off top. So until we get a blow-off top, which has not happened yet, because if you look at other bull markets in crypto history, there was always a blow-off top. We have not had one yet. Yes, you fell sharply, but you definitely have not had a blow-off top yet. So don't think we're in a bear market. It's a mini bear market in a bull market. So if you want to say that, yeah, we're in a mini bear market. It's not a real bear market, though. It's not a long-term bear market, in my opinion. But all right, so that's my rant on that. I never mentioned SafeMoon because SafeMoon has already gone parabolic. It's already had its run. That's like getting into shitcoin, right? SHIB coin, however you say it, Shiba coin, and saying, yeah, this thing is still going to hunt 100x. It makes no sense. So SafeMoon was a good buy. It was a good buy at one point. And if you're getting it now, you're not going to do anything. You're not going to do anything crazy. There's so many better buys. Why would you buy a coin that's up how many thousands of percents when you got Jeju coin that's down 98%? You got other coins that have just came out. Like, buy new coins, take your profits, and go to the next one. Or buy coins that you believe in when they're down a lot. So, I don't know. SafeMoon was a great coin. Still is a good coin if you bought in early, but now it's had its run. I haven't even looked at the chart recently. I just know it's gone parabolic, so I don't even want to look at that. So, exactly, Justin. So, all right. And as far as the Bitcoin mining, I mainly focus on small cap coins. I do trade, bigger coins like YFI, Bitcoin and stuff somewhat, but I don't get all into the news and everything. I know China banned Bitcoin, I know all that, but I don't get into how it affects the price because I care what the price does based on the charts. I don't care what the price does based on news. If Elon Musk buys Bitcoin, great. The price is probably going to go up, but I don't let that affect how I'm trading unless I'm planning on that. Buy the news, sell the rumor, whatever the saying is. So, all right. If you guys want to look at any coins beyond that, I will do that. Otherwise, yeah, so right now, Jeju coin is going up. We were down at 65%. Now you're only down a few percent. So currently at 53.86. That is looking good. Let me zoom in a little bit. I am on the 15-minute chart, so I can't go too much of a smaller time frame. But you are making a higher high in the 15-minute chart ever since you bottomed. Your exact bottom is 27.23 according to Dex Tools. That's going to be a local low if we keep going up here. So that's going to be a local low. I'm going to write that as a red line. Now, if you go back, say you reverse here, you go down on Jeju coin, and you break that low, it's going to be a lower low, very bearish, and I would obviously be getting out of that position at that point to get in lower, assuming you're in profit, which I know a lot of people are not in profit on Jeju coin right now, but unless you just bought this dip. So right now it looks pretty good. You're getting some more buys. I go down here and then we look at this. This is what I like Dex Tools, because you can see who's buying what, how many they bought in the past, their previous sales. You can see their wallet and everything. And I know on TradeView you definitely can't do that too. That's why I like Dex Tools, and it's free. So looking pretty good. Lots more buys and sales coming in means that we're still in an uptrend. Love to see it. This would be an amazing time to reverse, and if it is, then I'll be very happy. So, you recognize this room? No, you do not. No, you do not. I just moved here, dude. This is my third night here. You do not recognize this room, but okay. I have never live streamed in this room, so I'm not really sure how you recognize this room, but okay. Anywho, alright guys, if you don't have anything else to look at, then that's going to wrap it up. Thanks guys for joining. I want to promise you I'll be here tomorrow 8 p.m. Central Time, but if something comes up then I can't. Otherwise, but I plan